Hello everybody, welcome back to Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black. I'm your host today and every day. My name is Lori. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and on eBay. Today I have kind of a follow-up video to the last haul that I posted from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I recently drove out to PA with my husband Jay to drop off my daughter Angelina at college, and then we drove past her school and we visited my son Anthony at his new apartment in Pittsburgh. On our way home, we took a detour. We didn't come back the typical way that we usually do. My husband found this fun little town called Hudson, New York on the map. He was just kind of reviewing places to stay and he found Hudson. I cannot say enough about this little town. I was there and I could not believe that it was under 2.5 hours from where I live and that I had never been there before. Ironically, I live very close to a town called Hudson, Mass. The New Hampshire bins are in Hudson, New Hampshire, and here I am in this town called Hudson, New York. There is a train that comes in right to the town of Hudson from New York City. It's a very common destination for people from New York to come in and have a day trip. It was also one of the biggest whaling towns in years past. There is a downtown strip, which I'm going to show you in the upcoming footage. Some of the buildings were built in the late 1700s. It is like a complete throwback. There are all sorts of coffee shops and art galleries and just mom and pop shops that line this almost 2-mile stretch of their downtown. There was one thrift store that was not open when we were there. I did end up going to the Goodwill about 3 miles from downtown, which is also in Hudson, New York. And I also stopped at a Salvation Army on our way to Hudson, where I picked up some stuff. So I'm gonna share with you what I got on this haul, hang out and do a little thrift with me and enjoy the scenery in Hudson, New York, and then meet me back here for a little haul at the end. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, it means the world to me. Also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. I've been doing a lot of thrifting and traveling lately. I also have a series called Thrift Across New England. I do a lot of hauls here and I share with you my journey as a full-time reseller. I hope you enjoy the video. We were excited to get up and take a nice long walk down Warren Street, which is where all of the old buildings are that I referred to. I wish I could remember the name of this cafe. We talked to the woman for a while. She had relocated in the past 5 years and loved the community. It was really quiet at this time of the morning, and this end of the street seemed to be a little bit more residential. As we made our way down, we came upon more shops like this one. The Wonder Bar is where we ate dinner. We had this amazing dish called the Angry Lobster. Oh my gosh, highly recommend. And here is the hotel that we stayed at. This is The Wick, which is a tribute portfolio hotel. It's a repurposed 1860s candle factory, restored into a 55-room boutique hotel. Such a great place. I finally made it to Goodwill. They were running a few specials that day. What they did in this store was they picked categories that they would put on sale. So women's outerwear, dresses, and children's wear was all 40% off. In addition to that, if it happened to be a blue tag, it was only 99 cents on those particular items. I was so excited when I saw that this was a Lauren Moffat sweater, and so sad when I saw this huge hole and the general condition of it. That would have been a great pickup. Sad that was in such bad shape. I'd never heard of this brand Hogan and ran some comps in the store. Whenever I don't know a brand and something seems like it's good quality or heavily branded, I definitely run comps. Had a little bit of dirt on the side there, but that came off really quickly once I got home. I did pick those up. I'll talk a little bit about those. These I thought were cute, but they were completely unbranded and lightweight. I'm not sure what the brand was on these. These J. Crew were like new. They were $10 and they were factory, so I left those behind. Factory shoes often go for less than the J. Crew shoes that were made in Italy. Those are my favorite to pick up. These were some interesting Donald Pliner, but they were $10 and they were sandals, although those were brand new. I did not run the comps on those. That might have been a good brand for the Real. More J. Crew, priced at $10, kind of coming out of season. I considered getting these Lucky brand boots. They had them priced at $19.99. Another store that loves to mark up Lucky brand. I don't know what it is about Lucky brand. Thrift stores love to mark their stuff up. I was thinking about this and then I was like, you know, they are pretty beat up. They were 40% off because of the blue, but I decided to leave them behind. Sam and Libby, I don't know why I was checking those out. Probably because they had a blue tag, but that heel was not in very good condition. Now these, I did decide to take home. And they were actually priced $5 less than the Lucky brand. And they were in better condition and a much higher value pair of boots. So we'll talk a little bit about those later. Stuart Weitzman shoes are back in my good graces since the Real took all of my Stuart Weitzman shoes and priced them pretty high. I also sold a pair last week that was kind of random. Around the same time, I had a pair that sold on the Real, but those were obviously very damaged. These little figurines, I thought about getting just for my house. They were 99 cents each, and I just looked up this K's collection, and they would have been a pretty decent pickup. I probably could have gotten like $8 to $10 for each of those figures. Maybe sold the lot of the 3 for maybe $25 or $28, but I left those behind. I also left those Free People pants behind because I don't do great with patterned denim. Let me know how you do with patterned denim. Force myself to look through pants all the time. Not my favorite thing to look through, but there's some money in good pants. These are Zara pants that I thought were really cute, but they looked like they required a lot of work, a lot of steaming, and I didn't have a ton of time to look them up, and then I saw these. So excited. I have a little story about these Moore Hoffman pants in the haul. This was my first time finding this brand. I do take it home with me. And pretty soon I realized that Jay is waiting for me outside and it's time to go home. It was a really pretty drive and overall just a wonderful trip. We hit Penn State, said goodbye to Angie, visited Anthony in Pittsburgh, and then on our way back visited this great town, Hudson, New York. Now home for the haul. So I only have 13 pieces to share with you, but I'm really excited about what I got. I'm gonna just jump right in. So first up, we went to this Salvation Army. I wish I had the receipt with me. I don't remember the town I was in. But we stopped at the Salvation Army in a small town outside of Hudson, New York. It was in New York. One of the first things I picked up was this cool jacket. Not something I typically go for, but it's Frank Shorter running gear. And it's just kind of a nice, like a light gray taupey colored windbreaker. Here's the Frank Shorter. I grabbed it because it was pretty well branded and I know some people really love their running gear. I did notice that there were a lot of Frank Shorter apparel listed on Etsy and on eBay. A lot of it was listed as vintage. I can't be sure if this is vintage, but it is in really great shape. They do have a current website and a lot of their gear and jackets like of this nature sell in the $75 to $100 range retail. And I saw a lot of comps that were between like 40 and 60 resale. So I think I have this listed around $45. I'm not really sure what I'll get for it. Maybe have it listed at 50. But I am gonna try that out. I was excited to find that new brand. At this Salvation Army, they had a 99-cent color, and then they also had a couple half off colors, and then the incoming color was not on sale. So let me just see, Frank Shorter running gear jacket. I paid $5 for that. This is a We the Free, like mint lace tunic, sleeveless, free people. I want to say this was $3.99 and I paid $1.99 for it. It has like the frayed edge, really cute. I like the sheerness of the high collar in the little diamond shape on the neck. I'm still a fan of free people, especially at that price. Hopefully that will sell between like $20 and $30. This I actually paid more money than I typically spend, but I just thought that this bathing suit was amazing. And it was from ModCloth. It was this two-piece bikini. I don't know where the bottoms are. I think I left the bottoms downstairs, but I have both pieces. The top was a 3X and the bottom was a 4X, so I do have them listed separately. But I loved that this has like the halter on top for some neck support and then the strap around the back as well. So here is the ModCloth label. I love ModCloth. It's funny because I've gotten a lot of attention on this already, and oftentimes people will like each one separately, and then I'm bundling them and sending them an offer. Because they are two separate sizes, I didn't want to list them as a set. The bottoms are larger than the top, but it's in great condition. It has these little flower appliques. This bathing suit was $7.99 and I paid full price for it. But I have each piece listed, I think, for $35 as separates. So if they were to sell together, it would be $70. That would be a great return. And even if they end up selling at a 20% or 30% discount, anything I make that's north of $40, I would consider a pretty good success on the sale of this. So we'll see. I did get it listed right away because we are at the tail end of August. This may go live on September 1st even. I picked up this trench coat. I just thought it was such a great basic. It's a single-breasted, kind of longer length trench coat by Uniqlo. I don't really pick up this brand very often, but I thought that this was a good piece to give a try. So I paid $6 for this. I have it listed currently at $60, I believe, which might be a little high, but I did look at comps first. It's in great condition. It is a size medium. The quality is nice. The condition is perfect. So I grabbed that. This pickup was pretty exciting for me. This was in the men's section. I love to check things out in the men's section. I often find women's stuff over there, especially in jeans. This top is so soft. It's like a pullover, it's loungewear. It's a pullover half button down the front. You can see how soft it is, kind of when I come in close. This is a brand new brand to me. It's called Alicia Adams Alpaca. Wow, the comps on this brand, some are just incredible. There's the label. I'm hoping to get between $50 and $70 for this. I think I have it listed at $75 right now. Some of their stuff retails upwards of $400. All right, I just want to read the little bio on this company because I love researching brands that are new to me. Alicia and her family moved to New York in 2006 from Germany, where they started raising and breeding Surrey alpacas, one of the world's rarest breeds. While her husband built the breeding business, turning it into one of the leading Surrey breeding programs in the United States, Alicia embarked on creating Alicia Adams Alpaca. In 2009, raised and educated in Mexico, Europe, and the United States, and with a background in fashion and PR, Alicia adds an urban edge to her classic designs. So she raises and manages her own herd of over 200 Surrey alpacas in the family farm in New York's Hudson Valley. They specialize in design and production of textiles and clothing, utilizing the natural and sustainable characteristics of one of the rarest and most luxurious materials. Anytime I see alpaca on an item, it's definitely something I'm probably going to put in my cart if the condition is decent. So if I look at women's apparel, she has a wrap for $495, a basic top for $295, a swing coat for $685. This is a very high-end company, and they are in New York, so no surprise that's where I found this. I'm really excited about this. I love finding new brands. When I was walking downtown in Hudson, I came across a Maura Hoffman store. None of the shops there, for the most part, are like branded shops. You're not gonna see any chains. Even where we stayed, it was a Marriott chain, but it was called, oh God, what was the name of the place we stayed at? It was called The Wick, and it was an old candle making factory that they had converted into a hotel, and it was so cool. It was like one of the hippest Marriotts I've ever stayed at. So I was surprised when I saw Maura Hoffman. I did a quick Google search of Moore Hoffman, and she is originally from Buffalo, New York, so it makes sense that she would have a shop here. She currently resides in Brooklyn. I've also never sourced Moore Hoffman. She's been on my bucket list for a while, and her stuff is very expensive. And I said to Jay, I am so excited to go to Goodwill because if there's a Moore Hoffman downtown, maybe someone from the community has donated a Moore Hoffman piece. And sure enough, I manifested it. It happens every once in a while. I found my first Moore Hoffman piece. Granted, they are, look at the waist. I think this is like a 12-inch waist. It is the tiniest of waist I've ever seen. And they're not altered. They're just this small. There's also no size tag or fabric tag. And there's also some pilling in the back. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see the pilling around the bum area, but they are a gorgeous, very lightweight, wide leg, soft off-white pleated high-rise pants. I want to say the rise is upwards of like 12 inches. These are an extra small, extra small, probably like a size 0. But they're Moore Hoffman, and I was very excited. When I consider things to buy, condition comes into play. I wouldn't say that these are in the best of condition. You know, if these were like Madewell or even something like Eileen Fisher, I probably would have left them behind, but because they were Moore Hoffman, I'm gonna give them a try. I think I'm gonna list them around $50 and see what happens. Some of these, if you can find a stock photo, people have them listed over $150 because of the condition, the size, the lack of fabric tag or anything like that. I'm gonna have to accept a little less, but I was really excited to still find Moore Hoffman out in the wild. That was a real highlight for me. I don't know if I've shown this yet. I think I picked this belt up at Savers. It's a Ralph Lauren. I don't know if I hauled this. Every once in a while, I'll go somewhere and I'll only pick up like 2 or 3 things, and then I won't do a haul on them, and then they show up in my inventory, and I think, what was that a part of? Did I put that in a haul? Where did I get that? This I know has not been in a haul yet. This is a great little wool hat. It's a vintage hat by Country Gentleman. Here is the tag. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the content, the fabric content. I'm pretty certain that this is wool, but I listed this hat, and it was great because somebody messaged me and said, oh, use Peaky Blinders for a keyword. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so smart. Peaky Blinders is, of course, the show that is wildly popular right now. So I did add that. I think it's a really cute little hat. I don't know, it's kind of big. I don't know if it's really my look. It's an Irish hat and I'm Italian, so I'm not sure if it's gonna look good on me. Some of the other keywords that I used are cabbie, newsboy, hat. So really cute, we'll see how that does. It is currently listed for $35. I grabbed this Eileen Fisher sweater. I'm not sure how you feel about Eileen. She's not a real fast mover for me, but when she sells usually north of $30. I most recently sold like a jersey knit blazer just a few days ago for $55. I like picking Eileen up. I am somewhat selective. I don't pick up really old stuff. I don't always love the pants, but this was a simple thing to grab. This is a petite small. I usually like to get her stuff in larger sizes, but this is just an open black cardigan, a very simple basic that a lot of people are looking for. This is 100% wool. It's not a very tight knit sweater, but it's really cute. I liked it. So this was $4.99, so I grabbed that. These I picked up, these were half off, and I'm so bummed I couldn't find a stock photo. Wide leg pants, like the Moore Hoffman ones as well. They're really hard to just show on hanger. So sometimes those are the ones that are nice to have a stock photo for. But these are just express jeans. They're a 4 regular, and they're the extreme wide leg high rise, and they're this tencel fabric. And they're new with tag. So the price tag is $69.90. And they are extremely high rise and extremely wide legged. So they're really cool pants, but they didn't photograph so well. So I'm still hunting. I don't know that I've listed them yet, or maybe I just went for it. There's only so much time I spend on listings sometimes, and I can drive myself crazy, and then I just have to say, just Just make it go live, Lori. You can't sell it if it's not listed. So anyways, these were $5.99 and this was a half off color at Salvation Army. So I was able to grab those for $3. Even if they sell for half off for $30, you know, that would be a really good return for me. I grabbed these jeans. Jeans have definitely been moving. I shipped out 2 jeans this morning, a pair of Madewell and a pair of Spanx jeans. The jeans for Spanx don't sell as much for me as the leggings do. I think this may be the first pair of Spanx jeans that I've sold, but they were kind of like a raw hem black pair of jeans. They sold for $30. Anyways, it's jean season. It's back to school, so I've been getting a lot. These are some We The Free. They are size 28. They are the curvy fit. And they are a straight leg with the raw hem, high rise. They have all the things I'm looking for right now. And I thought they were adorable. These were $7.99. So I did spend a little, I think that was the most expensive thing I bought at the Salvation Army, but I think they're super cute. And yeah, I think they're gonna do pretty well. What are you? Oh, these are the bottoms to the bathing suit. I hope this sells. It's crazy how much interest it has, and I keep sending offers out, but just hasn't gone just yet. I have 2 things left to share with you, and they're both shoes, well, sneakers and shoes. These I got at the Goodwill in Hudson, another new brand. I had quite a few new brands for such a small haul. It's really fun. I love shopping in different states because, you know, I wonder what the influence is from New York City on what they're getting in Hudson. I don't know, it's kind of fun to just see what's out there. And the brands that I found in New York were very different than what I found in Pittsburgh, so it's always interesting to see what is available in different areas. And obviously there's a lot of like luck and timing involved in what you find in different places. But this brand is called Hogan. These are the sneakers I got. They're really pretty. They're like a cream and they have like a little bit of like a metallic shimmer to them. I want to show you the inside of the other sneaker because there's like a little dark spot on the inside of that sneaker. So there it is. You can see it says Hogan and it has like the little, you know, the wings on the G. These sneakers are in really excellent condition as well. And these retail for a lot of money. Let me just see here. These are the Hogan Olympia low top sneakers. They retail for $395. I paid $9.99 for these. So I'm hoping for a good return. I have them listed at $125. With the exception of like a tiny little spot, which is right here. I don't even know if you can see it. It is like right here. These are in like new condition. I have them marked at $125. We'll see how they do. Really nice. They are a women's size 39. New brand to me. Have you ever heard of Hogan? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've had luck selling this brand. All right, and last but not least, I did pay up for these. I got these at the Goodwill. I got these in New York. And these are, of course, a pair of Tory Burch boots. They are stunning. These were marked for $14.99, full price, which I happily paid. They're in really great condition. A little bit of wear here you can see on the heel, but they are really just a gorgeous pair of boots, perfect for the season. And these are, let's see what these are. These are the Tory Burch Nadine tall riding boots. I have these priced at $140. These are a size 7.5. They retail north of $350. So I think my price is right. I'm more than half off with my listing. Hoping to sell those for around $100. We'll see how long it takes to sell them and where I land on the price. But that's all that I got on my trip to New York. It was so much fun. I can't wait to go back to that town. And I would definitely love to revisit that Goodwill and just really dig in for the day. And it's always a little touch and go when you're shopping with your husband who's like in the car, you know, responding to emails for work, or he'll go for a walk, or he'll kill time, but there's only so much time I can have. So I think I got about an hour in each of these locations. I think I did all right. I wish I had more time in both spots. So much thrifting to do, so little time, right? We could all spend days in a thrift store, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the little tour of downtown Hudson, New York. One of my favorite things about Hudson is that when you're shopping there, especially in the downtown area, you know that you're supporting somebody with a small business, and it's just a wonderful feeling. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I love you guys. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back real soon with a new one for you. Bye everybody.